Hey everyone, I'm Rosie and welcome back to my channel. So I am somewhere new right now. I'm in the car. I was working on a collage earlier today and I hated how it was going. I just was not inspired with what I was working on. It was bad. I was like, let me get in the car, go to the thrift store and see if I can find something new to inspire me for this week's collage. I guess I just was feeling a little bit lost with what I was working on. Let us go into the thrift store to see if we can find anything cool to use today. Okay, I just got back from walking around the thrift store and I found this book about Cape Cod and a dog ate the corner, and for some reason I really love that. I don't know. But anyway, all the images in this book are such a mood. They're so beautiful, and half of them are black and white and half of them are color. And I don't know, I was flipping through this and I was just so inspired by the images in here. And so I'm feeling a whole lot better now that I have this book, and I feel like I can definitely find something in here to work on, and I just feel like a new sense of renewed inspiration for today's collage. So let us go home. We'll flip through that book a little bit more in depth and see what we can make. All right, we're back home now. Before we look through that book, I bet that you all are curious what collage I was working on that I'm giving up on. So I was trying to do a one source challenge for June's issue of Nat Geo. And so the two things I was looking at were, I found this lady who was laying down reading a book, and I found these lions and I thought maybe I could put her chilling with these lions. But she's so dark because she was in a sunset scene. As soon as I pulled her out of that, with these lions, you just can't even see her like that. It just was not working. Then the other thing I was looking at, where I found these guys who were they were smelling coffee, and I thought it'd be funny if we put them in the sailboat scene and then replace the cups of coffee with sailboats. So it was they were smelling sailboats. I don't know, this maybe could have worked, but I don't know. I wasn't super feeling it. And I also think I wasn't sure where to cut around the water to slip them into. And again, I just wasn't feeling inspired by either of these. So I'm putting them off to the side, forgetting about them, and let's open that new book that I just got. All right, Cape Cod book. Let's flip through this and see which images I really love. I kind of loved them all, but let's pick a few. All right, let's talk about some of my ideas. So if you've been watching my channel for a while and you saw the video entitled something like finishing my abandoned art, in that video I showed that I had these seashells and these ladies who kind of fit in the seashells, and I was thinking maybe the shells could be their homes. And then when I saw this up close sand picture, I thought that maybe we could nestle some of the shells in the sand and have their, little town here. So I have some seashells and some people that this might work. I might have to find some different shells to fit the scene a little bit. I might also have to cover up that house, because is it weird if they're actual houses with our seashell houses? I don't know. But I like this idea, and that's the first one. All right, the second one I have two picture options for, and they're both sort of old looking boats. And I knew I had in one of my encyclopedias this skeleton, and this is gonna be a pain to cut out, but I think if we put this skeleton in one of these boats, he could just be chilling in the boat, and I kind of like that idea. I don't know what else we would do. We'd have to come up with some other element to add to the collage, but I kind of like that idea. So that's the second one. The third idea is probably the weakest, but I liked this bridge walk image, and I thought maybe we could replace the ocean with something. And I remembered this image I had seen before, which was this guy floating in the water. It's a little bit small, I think. So I'd have to cut maybe a lot of the bridge, but I was thinking maybe the bridge could go over him. I don't know if this one's gonna work. That was a third idea. We might not get to it, but let's start with a seashell one because I am most excited about that one. So my idea for this one is that if we put it upside down and then put this lady who I think is singing in it, and we'll have to like put her so she looks like she's coming out of the seashell, then she could be like singing from, I don't know, her balcony per se. That might be fun. All right, I'm gonna have to be really careful not to overdo it on this collage. I kind of feel like I could very easily put way too much stuff and lose the message. So I have to be really careful about that. Now I have to figure out if this is too many things. So I'm gonna go and slowly pick stuff away. So like, is this dancing girl maybe a little bit too much? That does open up that space, but now does that space feel too empty? Does like it need another seashell tucked in there? Oh my God, okay, no. Now it does feel a little bit less busy, but now there's sort of like this empty area where I feel like someone could go. Maybe instead of the dancing lady, this lady goes over there. I think what's making it feel busy is whatever black and white image I put over this also kind of black and white seashell, it's gonna feel really muddy right there. So I think that's probably what's happening. Maybe I can tuck her behind the sand dune so you won't see her bottom half because it will be cut out. Maybe that might work. So she's there, but she's on a different layer. And then maybe this dancing lady dances next to this girl, like they're having fun. I think that this might work. I really love the double layered seashells, and it makes them kind of look like they're bigger houses, but they're like 2-story or something. I really like this combo is cute. I kind of really am liking this. The things I have to do next are like some more nestling. So like I mentioned, I'm gonna cut this mound and stick that lady underneath there. I'm also going to add some little mounds to tuck the tips of the seashells into the actual sand so it looks like they are sort of in the sand. And I think that that will help all of this feel, you know, a little bit more like it's a real scene. It's such a precious little scene. Oh my God, I love it. It's adorable. And I love the story. It's like these ladies live in this seaside town in seashells. I kind of just like think it's adorable. Oh my God, it's so cute. And I love it. Oh, the scene turned out really, really cute. Oh my God, it's precious. I do kind of feel like we're right on the border of there being too much going on, but I feel like because the background is so dull and it's just a little bit sandy, that we could play a lot with the other things on top of it. So I think it actually does kind of work together. I don't know, some people might think there's maybe one too many things on this, but I think it actually kind of works. So this took a little bit longer than I thought, so I'm gonna leave the skeleton chilling in a boat thing for some other time. I do like that idea, so I'll get back to it. But I am so happy I made this work. I've had this seashell town house idea in my head for so long. I'm glad I finally was able to make it happen. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and watching this piece come together, and I will see you next Thursday for another collage video. Bye.